B Creations again, and I just wanted to do a video that's been requested by a couple of you, and it is top 5 things I hate about cosplay. I know it's going to be a little bit negative, but I do plan on doing a video eventually that is top 5 things I love about cosplay. So I'm just going to dive right in, and I'll kind of like go through the numbers. I'll start with 5 and then go to 1, and I'll kind of explain why I dislike it as much. So I'll just kind of dive right in. My number 5 is cleanup. I love making costumes. It's really something that I like to dive into and kind of lose myself in, but once it's time to clean up, I'm not too great about it. I'm usually a really organized person, but when it comes to my cosplay room, not so much. I pretty much just leave things laying out for whatever reason. I guess my logic is I'm going to use it later, but sometimes that doesn't always happen. Number 4 would be makeup. I'm not exactly the best at doing makeup. I don't like having to experiment with it very much because it's messy, and I just don't really care for makeup in general. Like, every day I don't even wear any makeup other than lip gloss. So it's kind of fun sometimes to experiment, but having to figure out a makeup tutorial or something for each character gets a little bit exhausting. And having to know all the different kinds of makeup and all their uses, and don't even get me started on fake eyelashes because I've tried to put them on before and it just does not happen. So makeup is definitely one that I don't really get along with, but I do also realize that a really good makeup for a character can kind of set it apart. So my number 3 would be picking a character. I have a really, really hard time picking characters and staying with them. Like, I do have a list of like every character I'm going to do. Like, I have this big long album full of pictures, but when it comes down to it, I have a hard time choosing who I want to cosplay and when I want to do it. So usually what I do is I kind of just base it off of whatever materials I find. Like, I'll go to the fabric store and I'll look for fabric that I think would go for any of those characters. When I did my Lady Loki, I was actually doing another character and found the fabric for my Lady Loki and decided I want to do Lady Loki instead. So the fabric was also like $2 a yard. So who could really pass that up for satin? I just really have a hard time picking a character. So I guess I have that creative scatterbrained mind. So my number 2 is working with slinky fabrics like chiffon, organza, even kind of tulle bothers me. Like, I really hate working with those fabrics because they're hard to cut patterns out of. They're hard to manage when you're sewing. It's just not my thing. Another one that bothers me is actually like spandex. That's kind of slinky too, and it kind of gets away from me when I'm trying to cut patterns out, and I don't like it. I like to have control over all of the mediums that I'm working with. So it really bothers me when I have a fabric that is not willing to cooperate with me, so to speak. Now let's go to number 1. And the number 1 thing I hate about cosplay is pinning things. I cannot tell you how many times I have injured myself pinning things. I've pinned myself to the fabric. I have, just stabbed myself in general. I actually have blood on some of my costumes because I was bleeding and didn't realize it. So I just really don't like to pin things. Instead, I try to use like things to weight it down. I need to really invest in some pattern weights and use them, but I like to make things difficult, so I haven't really invested in them yet. But I do plan on eventually doing that. Until then, I'll be pinning and stabbing myself as much as possible. So, I'm thinking that the next video will be the positive sides of cosplay. Top 5 things that I love about cosplay. Because I don't want you guys to think that it's all negative things. There's a lot of really positive things about cosplay that I could probably do more than 5. And I may actually do more than 5. I can't think of more than 5 negative things about cosplay, so I only did 5. So hopefully I will have that video out in a week or 2. But I'll definitely be posting it on my Facebook page, my YouTube page, and let you guys know when that does come out. So I really hope you enjoyed the video. I should hopefully not, bore you too much with this. So I will see you guys later and, have the video out soon.